Flying Draco lizards belong to the genus Draco. These small arboreal reptiles are mainly found in Southeast Asia. Their range includes countries like Borneo, the Philippines, and parts of Indonesia. They are well known for their distinctive ability to fly or glide from one tree to another. They can do this because of their extended ribs and surrounding skin flaps. Yes, you heard that right. These lizards can actually fly. So let's explore some interesting facts about flying Draco lizards. Flying Draco lizards don't exactly fly, but glide. Gliding is a survival instinct these lizards have evolved to master. They can cover great distances quickly, which helps them avoid many predators. In addition to their gliding ability, Draco lizards also use camouflage to help them survive. Most of them blend in perfectly with the bark of trees and leaves. This makes it almost impossible for birds and other predators to spot them. One of the most striking features of the flying Draco lizard is its patagium. What is patagium? It is basically a skin flap that extends along the ribs. This membrane stretches from the front limbs to the hind limbs. Depending on the species and sex, the patagium comes in different colors. Usually it is orange, yellow, or blue. Males often have larger and more colorful flaps than females. This is because they use the flaps to attract females during mating season. Additionally, males with bigger and brighter flaps are more dominant than others. This means that they are able to claim better territories and win fights against rivals. Flying Draco lizards are territorial. This means that each lizard needs its own space. Sometimes two males may enter the same territory. If this happens, they will chase each other. In the middle of the chase, both lizards may glide through the air. This shows how strong and good the rival is. After the chase, the stronger male will get the territory. During the day, flying Draco lizards spend time on trees defending their territory. While doing this, they sometimes extend their colorful flaps. This is a way to tell other lizards to stay away. It also lets other lizards know that the area is occupied by a dominant male. Flying Draco lizards spend most of their lives in trees. You won't find them on the ground very often. They jump from tree to tree using their tails. They can jump up to 30 meters. Sometimes they leap from a tree trunk and glide and then land on the same tree. They do this to get to the best leaves and flowers. They can also do this to escape predators. As mentioned earlier, they are good at gliding. They use their long bodies and flattened ribs to glide. When gliding, the skin folds along their ribs, spread out like an umbrella. This helps them balance while gliding. Flying Draco lizards are primarily insectivores. This means that they feed mainly on insects. They eat ants, termites, and other small insects. Flying Draco lizards mostly eat insects they find on tree trunks and leaves. Their food is easily accessible since they live in trees. Flying Draco lizards help control insect populations. This is beneficial for the tropical forest ecosystem. Flying Draco lizards are found in tropical forests. These forests need to have tall, dense trees. This is so the lizards can glide freely from tree to tree. Their population is large enough, and they seem to be doing well. However, if humans destroy their habitat, this could be a problem. If we cut down too many trees, these lizards could end up with nowhere to live. They could also become extinct. Currently, there are no major threats to their numbers. However, if we don't take care of the environment, this could change. We need to protect their habitats. This is so these amazing creatures can continue to thrive. Here's an interesting fact. Flying Draco lizards can be kept as pets. However, you need to take special care of them. They need a big tank with lots of branches. This is so they can climb and glide. You also need to feed them a lot of insects. This is because they are insectivores. If you take good care of them, they can live for 10 to 15 years. Did you know that flying Draco lizards are related to other lizards like bearded dragons? Even though they look different, they are related. This means that they share a common ancestor. All of these lizards evolved over millions of years. Some became bigger, while others developed the ability to glide. Each type of lizard has a unique set of traits. They all play an important role in their ecosystems. There are 20 different types of flying Draco lizards. These types come in different sizes and colors. They also have different patterns. For example, some are green with a red head, while others are brown with yellow stripes. No matter what they look like, all flying Draco lizards are amazing. They are great at gliding and using their colorful flaps to communicate. Flying Draco lizards are one of the most famous types of lizards in the world. They are especially well known in Southeast Asia. People travel from all over the world to see them. This is because they are one of the best examples of natural selection. They are also one of the best examples of evolution. Natural selection is the process where animals and plants change over time. They change to better suit their environment. Over many years, flying Draco lizards have changed. They became good at living in trees, moving around with gliding, and using bright colors to talk to each other. Flying Draco lizards are also known as the most famous gliders of Borneo Island. They have mastered the art of gliding. This is not only their main method of transportation, but also an essential part of their daily lives. Their gliding ability enables them to navigate through the forest canopy with ease. Mid-air chases are a common sight among male flying Draco lizards. These chases are not just for fun, but serve an important purpose. It's a way for them to show off their skills and dominance. When two males engage in a mid-air chase, they fly at high speeds while maintaining a safe distance from each other. They maneuver through the trees, showing off their agility and aerial prowess. These chases can last for several minutes, leaving other lizards in awe. Flying Draco lizards have a diverse diet. While they primarily feed on insects, they also consume small vertebrates like frogs and lizards. Their feeding habits contribute to the balance of the ecosystem by keeping the insect population under control. Number 14. Females play an important role in selecting mates during the breeding season. They prefer males with larger and more colorful patagia. This is because the size and color of the flap are indicators of the male's genetic quality and overall health. The brighter and bigger the flap, the more attractive the male is to the female. Flying Draco lizards exhibit parental care. After giving birth, mothers carry their young on their backs until they are ready to leave the nest. This can last anywhere from a few days to a couple of weeks. During this time, the mother protects her babies from predators and teaches them essential life skills. Flying Draco lizards are solitary creatures. They prefer to live alone, except during the mating season. When they come together to breed, they disperse after the mating is complete. They return to their solitary lifestyle until the next breeding season. Despite being excellent gliders, flying Draco lizards can also swim. However, they don't do this very often. Only when there's a need to move from one suitable habitat patch to another do they venture into the water. Since they are not aquatic animals, they prefer to stay away from water. Flying Draco lizards have a slow metabolism, which means they don't need a lot of energy to survive. This is why they spend most of their time relaxing in trees. They conserve their energy for gliding and escaping predators. Flying Draco lizards are cold-blooded animals, also known as poikilothermic. This means that they depend on external sources of heat to regulate their body temperature. They often bask in the sun to warm up. Flying Draco lizards have a unique way of shedding their skin. Instead of shedding their entire skin, they shed it in patches. This is because their skin is connected to their patagia. Shedding the skin in patches allows them to keep the integrity of their gliding membrane intact. These amazing creatures are a testament to the wonders of evolution and serve as a reminder of the importance of preserving our natural environment. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.